All right, welcome back to Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds. Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews, I'm not on his Christmas card list at all, with his son Rome. And Steve, I cannot stress the importance of this enough. If Victor loses, it will be the Ring Wars Carolina board that picks the stipulation. But if Victor wins, he can pick any stipulation he wants when he faces Alex Bryant.
And what do you think the stipulation would be if he could choose?
Man, that could go so many ways knowing Victor. First blood, I quit, bunkhouse match. Iron Man. There he is, one half of the former tag team champions, and my broadcast partner, G-Moniy, who has been chosen by Playboy Alex Bryant to go toe-to-toe with Victor Andrews.
And you know, you got to give credit where it's due. What a pick.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm being genuine.
Okay. So why is it a good pick by Alex?
Why wouldn't it be a good pick? I mean, seriously, it's not like this guy doesn't have accolades. It's not like he's not accomplished. He's just not the real deal like Mr. Andrews is.
Look, Victor.
John, you really got to stop making enemies, man. I don't have anything to do with your problems with Victor, and you keep bringing problems over here. Maybe you should stop saying bad things about him and his family.
I've never said anything bad thing about his family.
Your mom certainly has.
God, will you stop that?
It's true. She always overreacts.
How do you know that?
It's not Victor Andrews' fault you're soft.
You know, I usually try to be an impartial journalist.
You should try it for the first time ever. Actually say that with sincerity.
Okay. I try to be.
Try to be. For the first time ever, be a good, honest announcer.
All right, you want to get back to why this was a good pick? It's because G-Moniy is undefeated in singles action in Ring Wars Carolina. Look at the way that Victor's playing head games.
You know, you really have to notice how disrespectful this crowd is.
What?
Mr. Andrews comes out here with this joyful, jubilant young man next to his side, and they don't have the decency to cheer for him when he's being a positive role model in a world filled with poor role models.
Positive role model? Have you ever seen Andrews' behavior? I mean, he tossed Alex Bryant right in front of his own mother.
Man, you know, that is some commitment to your game.
And he put Drew Thomas on the shelf, and Drew Thomas hasn't been back since.
And, you know, that was respect for Mr. Thomas. If he didn't go after him like that, he wouldn't be considered a credible threat in this game. It would be an insult if you didn't go after him with the intention to injure him or stop him. That's the kind of man he is. If you're worth it, he goes out and he takes away your future.
Oh.
And right now he's telling G-Moniy to wake up. You might be undefeated in singles competition, bud, but I'm the real deal, and you better recognize it.
Well, I will admit that. I mean, this is a guy who is a Triple Crown winner in Ring Wars Carolina. Victor's been on WWE, NXT, and Ring of Honor. I mean, he's gone places. With the G-Moniy chance are getting there. G-Moniy trying to break loose. Superior upper body strength by Victor Andrews, but wow! Look at the side headlock wrenched in by G-Moniy now.
And G-Moniy stops dead in his tracks when he leaped over there. Victor Andrews not expecting that. Maybe thought he had another second for the rebound off the opposing ropes, and it cost him there.
Yeah. I tell you, Victor has to remain focused. He can't underestimate this man. I know that Victor says, I'm the only superstar here in Ring Wars Carolina, but on any given day, G-Moniy only has to be better than Victor Andrews for 3 seconds. That's all it takes. And that side headlock continues to get wrenched in. And look, the closed fist by Andrews as Andrews rolls to the outside there.
So smart, so smart. Don't get back up. Don't match shoulder blocks with this guy. Don't let him rebound off the ropes. He's too big. He's got too much weight behind him. He's got too much strength. Stop that momentum. Stop it dead in your tracks. Pick your moment.
Victor Andrews using every second that he can.
Tell me one person in this sport of professional wrestling that's better at picking their moment than Victor Andrews.
I will give you credit there. You are correct. Victor Andrews does know when to go for that particular moment.
And more importantly, he knows when not to go for it.
I will say, though, he didn't pick his moment right when he was in that Golden Opportunity Rumble and he got kicked out by Alex Bryant.
Semantics. Anyone can have a bad day. It takes a real man to have a real career. And over the course of his career, he is a proven commodity. That's indisputable. G-Moniy, he's strong. He's technically sound. He's got all the tools in the world to win. But on any given day, I still believe for every ounce of money in my wallet as a betting man that Victor Andrews is one step ahead of him.
Not right now, though. G-Moniy is the one that's in control.
Nah. Right now, he's just following a game plan. He doesn't even know he's playing into the game plan.
Wow. Thunderous cheers for G-Moniy. Is it getting inside the head of Mr. Everything?
I seriously doubt it. Cheers are one thing, and sure, it's good to hear them if you're into that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it's not a knife-edge chop. It's not a small package. It's not a fist to the head. It's not a drop kick. It's just something somebody totally unrelated to the match does. It's a lot more effective than the fans cheering, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say, I thought we were going to see a good test of strength there. Victor Andrews, though, just
well, I see a solid knuckle lock there. Victor Andrews, he brought him down to the canvas. Obviously the stronger of the two men, despite the difference in size.
Right, after he put a boot right to the abdominal muscles of G-Moniy.
Well, if G-Moniy had strong abdominal muscles, that wouldn't have been a factor.
It does have a strong abdominal. Wait a minute, what's Victor doing now? He's just, dropping that foot hard on the elbow, G-Moniy.
Stomping on the fingers, that's going to stop another test of strength in its tracks.
That's going to stop a lot of things in its tracks. Because if you lose your grip, there's very few things you can do in a wrestling match.
And you got to appreciate Victor Andrews when you watch him work in that ring, because he knows how to dissect a body part. He knows how to not get distracted. If he's taking somebody's arm apart and that guy happens to fly through the air and land on his head, he doesn't do what a rookie does. He doesn't go for the head. He goes right back for the wrist because he's been taking it apart for 10 minutes already.
Well, that Victor has the experience factor there, but right now the momentum is with G-Moniy. And Victor, wait a minute.
Oh, he got him up.
He's going to get him with the remix.
Andrews slides down, and he's got him in a sleeper hold.
Very technically sound by Victor Andrews. And jawbreaker allows G-Moniy to get free from that sleeper. But how much of that sleeper did Victor Andrews get on G-Moniy?
Unfortunately, not quite as long as he would have liked to. A sleeper hold is a very effective maneuver, but when you've only got it applied for about 20 seconds, only so much long-term damage it can do. And G-Moniy, to his credit, knew what was going on, and he stopped it dead in its tracks.
And G-Moniy now in double trouble as Victor Andrews continues to go to work on the arms of G-Moniy.
And this is how it's done. Focus, perception. Everything that you need to zero in on a weakness on an opponent, whether it existed before the match started or not. He found what he wants to take apart. He's not letting up on it. And G-Money knows more than when he's typically in the ring against anyone else. Victor Andrews is the guy that's not going to let up. Once he spotted that weakness, once he smells that blood, he is on top of that for the rest of the time that you survive the contest.
And Victor Andrews is a shark in that fashion as he continues to play with G-Money now. Well, you asked me earlier, Steve. Wait a minute, reversal by G-Money. Can he get favored? Oh, but an elbow stops him.
He got an elbow.
You asked me earlier, Steve. I'm going to ask you. Vic, whoa! Can we see a submission? G-Money's got Andrews grounded.
Andrews fighting against it, though. Rolls through. He's got a hold of G-Money's wrist now. Now he's torquing G-Money's arm. And you better ask me a question quick,
okay,
because these guys aren't letting up.
No. Andrews wins. What's the stipulation?
Instinct says street fight. That's just me, though.
Okay.
A guy like Victor Andrews, he knows how to wield a chair. He knows how to wield brass knucks. He knows how to do everything else. But, man, I think he'd like to wrap it up quick. I think he'd like to walk out there. I think he'd like to hit him with some brass knucks. And then I think he'd like to pin him. Wham, bam, easy peasy done. Go home. Celebrate with the kid. Why not?
And now Victor Andrews got G-Money over into the corner. G-Money with that reversal. Uh-oh, another elbow. I tell you what, Andrews has been quick with those elbows. That's twice now that Money's been caught by him.
Oh, he's got an answer for everything. The two men colliding there.
What an elbow exchange there.
And you see G-Money saying, come get some, but he misses with that clothesline.
Wait, sunset flip over, going for that pin, what? No.
No,
Submission.
not even a one count, but he's got a cloverleaf walked in. He's got it turned over.
And he's got Andrews in the center of the ring. Andrews is going nowhere.
And this crowd is coming alive for this, John.
Yeah. Andrews trying to get over the ropes, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, G-Money, he's got all that size and power. He should use it to walk him out in the middle of the ring before he gets to those ropes, because he's real close.
Yeah, but
inches away.
Look at the way G-Money is. He's just moving Andrews back over. Wait a minute. What's Rome doing?
Well, he's having words with the referee. I don't know why the referee's getting distracted by a kid.
Oh, wait a minute.
But you know,
oh, wait a minute.
Advantage Andrews.
Underhanded tactics. G-Money thinks Andrews tapped, and he didn't.
He hasn't heard a bell. He should be paying attention.
Whoa. Speaking of a
well,
bell.
he's probably hearing a bell now.
Yeah, I think.
Ding, ding, bud. Stick a fork in that guy. He's done.
Wait a minute. Come on. What's Andrews doing at this point?
He's grabbing a chair. Is this match no DQ?
No, it's not.
Well, that is unfortunate.
The referee knows that. G-Money in trouble.
G-Money very fortunate.
Wait a minute,
there,
another chair.
But the referee still got his back turned.
Wait a minute, here comes Alex Bryant.
And what business does Alex Bryant have
no.
here?
Oh, no, my God,
turn
no.
around, ref, turn around.
No
he hit
way.
him with the chair. He hit him with the chair.
He
hit
did not.
Victor Andrews with the chair. I saw it with my own eyes. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
You got to be kidding.
Give me the announcement. Let me hear it.
No, not like this.
And your winner, by disqualification, Victor Andrews.
Oh, Johnny boy, I called it from the beginning. All the money I have, all the money in my wallet. You took the bet. You owe me everything you have.
I did not take the bet.
I'll take
wait a minute, Alex Bryant. Victor Andrews getting ready to go out.
Oh, Bryant just ate that foot to the face, and he is down like a sack of potatoes.
Wait a minute, what's Andrews doing? Taking off those protective tape.
Well, whatever he's doing doesn't bode well for Mr. Bryant. Oh, man, he's in for it now. Picks him up. Big old choke slam down to the mat. If Bryant hadn't made a mistake already, which he did, he made another one staying out there.
Andrews calling for the microphone.
The winner of the match and the decider of the stipulation between Victor Andrews and Alex Bryant is Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews. Hey, Alex.
You're only here because you cheated.
1, 2, 10. You get the idea. The stipulation for our match
Holy Mother of God. A last man standing match.
And to say Bryant has his work cut out for him, John, like more than winning the match, at this moment in time, if he can absorb what was just said in that ring, he's in a match just for his survival in this sport. Good luck to him. You're in there with a guy that could end your career in a match with that, like that, though.
It's highly probable. Alex Bryant has to train harder than he ever has before. And he's got to understand that it's not pinfall or submission. He needs to figure out a strategy to keep Victor Andrews down for a 10 count. And it may be possible. I can't wait to call that one with you, Steve. Main event time, championship match with more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds.